Hello, YouTube. It's Scarlet Contraptions. And, I was gonna get to reacting to episode 13 last night, but I stayed up too late watching other people's reactions to episode 12, so... they were great. But, yeah, so I didn't get around to watching that. So we're gonna do it tonight. I'm in my PJs because I had to change out of clothes after work because after doing dishes, my clothes tend to get soaked. So, I mean, I don't make a mess per se while doing the dishes. I try to keep it clean and stuff, but it's, you know, water splashes everywhere while you're scrubbing those plates down and everything, so it happens. But at any rate, I've heard lots of good stuff about episode 13, The Perfect Pair. My Little Pony, season 7, episode 13, The Perfect Pair. I do know, and I've been spoiled, that it does reveal Applejack's parents, which means this could be an emotionally intense episode, so I've got some napkins just in case I start crying tears of joy and epicness and stuff. And I've heard that lots of people say it's like the best episode ever, so I don't know how it could top Crusaders of the Lost Mark. That's still one of my top favorites, but I'm game for something that awesome. So without further ado, let me pull it up. Whew. I don't know if I'm ready for this yet. Okay, fine. Let's just do it. 3, 2, 1, go. I know nothing else about it other than that. Oh, Applebloom! Hi! And you're in the farmer's market. Berry punch. Oh wow, everyone's excited about something. Ooh. Jars? What's in there?
Oh, thank you. You must be new. I'm Applebloom.
I'm Grand Pear.
Welcome
Grand
to Ponyville.
Pear?
You mean welcome back to Ponyville.
Welcome
Grand Pear
back?
was originally from here before he opened his famous Pear Jam store in Vancouver.
Really?
Vancouver?
Why'd you move back?
Why can't I see that place sometime?
Well, I needed a change of pace.
Huh. This is delicious.
Aw, Applebloom,
I
stop being so
can't
cute.
go my whole life without ever having this.
Glad you like it.
How much?
No.
Wow. Thanks, Mr. Grand Pear, sir. It was real nice meeting you.
Wow. That guy is really nice. Ooh, Big Mac with the skills of the pancakes.
Glad you're
I'm
back.
pancake.
Just in time for breakfast for dinner.
I got the perfect
yeah.
topper for flapjacks at the market today.
Pear jam? What were you thinking?
Pear jam. Uh-oh. Whoa, whoa! They're going a little crazy over this pear jam. Backstory time. Oh boy. Also, Big Mac and AJ, super strong Earth ponies if they can just rip through the floorboard like that. Must be Earth Pony magic again. Well, I'm curious now. Definitely got my intrigue. So apparently they know Granny doesn't like it or something. Perhaps it brings up tragic memories of a dark past that we are about to uncover.
What's the big deal? It's just pear jam.
The big deal is that there is a long-standing feud between the apples and the pears.
Yep.
Oh.
Wow.
Why? Well, actually, I'm not really sure.
Applejack!
Then I guess we should ask Granny? Ask me what?
What goes better with apple fritter flapjacks? Caramel syrup or praline?
Oh, that smells great, Applejack. I'm gonna go wash up for supper. Right back.
Applejack, you are such a terrible liar.
Anytime Big Mac and I ever asked Granny about the feud or the pears, she'd get so upset she couldn't talk. Best not bring it up.
Really?
Okay, but that
I
Grand Pear was
wonder
really
why.
nice to me, even though I'm an apple. I wonder what happened.
Me too. But if we can't ask Granny, I don't know who. We can ask Goldie Delicious. If any part
Oh,
of
yeah.
the feud, it's the family
Totally.
story.
I
Although it is kind of weird that they have a feud just out of nowhere. Reminds me of the Hooffields and McColts. Alrighty, back to Goldie Delicious's. I do love all her cats. Yep, there's the cats. Watch out! All the stuff and a cat furball. I love it. She's been taking lessons from Rarity.
Well, Goldie, we were hoping
All
you
right.
could tell us
I love
about
cats.
the,
So that's why
feud
she's one of my
with the
favorites.
apples and the pears.
Oh dear. Well, does Granny Smith know you're here?
No, ma'am. But I ran into Grand Pear yesterday, and he was real nice. Maybe the feud was a misunderstanding or something, and we can fix it?
Well, I don't know
question.
about that, little one, but if it's the story you're after, I suppose you have a right to know. And let's see, I'm gonna stack of books here someplace.
Yeah, no kidding, a
Apple
bunch of
Family
books.
History, volume 137.
137. Holy
Feud
moly.
with the bears. I mean, pears.
Bears?
I think what they used to be. A long time ago. Sweet
Story
Apple
time.
Acres wasn't the only farm in Ponyville. In fact,
Oh.
just right next door.
Come and get your apples. Nothing sweeter than biting into a crisp apple on a beautiful fall day.
Unless, of
Granny
course,
Smith.
you could bite into a juicy pear.
Please.
I see, it's Granny
When you're so
Smith.
good at farming apples.
Oh.
Pears are nature's candy. Apples are sour, like the expression on your face right now.
Oh.
It went.
Oh.
Granny and Grand Pear were always at each other.
Granny and Grand
Who's the
Pear,
best
huh?
farmer? Who took better care of their trees? If Granny
No
read
wonder
her
they didn't
trees
sell
right,
anything.
And then the little tree reached its branches up to the moon, and the moon said,
Ah.
Why then, Grand Pear had special blankets made for his trees so they wouldn't get cold.
Good night. I've got you covered.
Oh, this is clever. I see how it is, though.
In fact, all the apples and the pears
Is
were
that
rivals
Applejack's-
to the core.
So this is the rest of their family, huh?
The only apple and pear who ever
Rivals
got
to the
along
core.
were Bright Macintosh and Pear Butter.
Bright Macintosh and pear butter, huh?
I'm not supposed to talk to you.
I'm not supposed to talk to you either.
My mom says
Aw.
if you hold a buttercup under your chin, it'll make your chin glow. But it doesn't work on me. You see?
Does it work on me?
It
Whoa.
sure does, Buttercup.
Buttercup. I like that name.
Wait an apple-picking minute. Bright Mac and Buttercup, those are our parents' names.
Of course, Buttercup was just the
Oh.
nickname your father gave your mother, Pear Butter. Well, that was her given name.
Are you saying our mother was
Oh.
a pear?
Wow, plot twist.
We are half pear?
Can't believe it. How do we
Dun
not
dun
know?
dun.
Well, no pony called your mother Pear Butter. And her cutie mark was
That's
a preserve
true.
job, but Pear Butter don't look too much different from apple butter, so no clues there.
Is there
They were both preserve
anything
jars,
else
huh?
you can tell us about them?
I know they loved each other very much. They had that magical, star-kissed, other side of a rainbow kind of love. You couldn't
Wow,
be around them too long
that's
and
fancy.
not feel a little bit lighter than air yourself.
Anything else?
I'd need volume 138 for that. I'm sure I could wrangle it in a couple of days.
Your poor cheetah must
That's
be a little
just
more
to hear.
intense.
Oh, I just remembered something. Your dad and his buddy Burnt Oak would get in all kinds of trouble.
Burnt
together,
Oak would.
folks.
Oh.
Oak? The firewood sales pony? I haven't seen him
Firewood
in
sales
ages.
pony.
He and your
Huh.
dad were thick as thieves back in the day. Y'all should talk to him.
Ah. This is a clever way of doing it. They just travel around to various ponies that...
Well, if it isn't the apple, what can
No,
I do for
some
you?
fun stuff.
I know you're not here
So
for
they're learning about
firewood.
it.
You got more trees than any pony in Ponyville.
Very
You're
true.
right. We're not here for that.
Come to ask about your dad?
Yep.
Yup.
I wondered if you might. Hoped you would. It's nice to talk about. We had a lot of laughs. In fact, this one time, we were racing to see who could till the fastest. And Bright Mac was leading me in the dust. He
Bright
would
Mac.
have won, too, if he wasn't so distracted.
Oops. Oh, Nelly. Well, that's the way to make an entrance.
Oh! Pear butter, what did you do?
Dang nabbit, that was pretty bad. Oh my gosh. She is adorable. Pear butter.
You didn't do it, sir.
Excuse me?
The water silo. It was my fault.
Well, you owe me a new silo, boy. And you? Come with me. No daughter of mine is gonna make goo-goo eyes at an apple.
Oh.
Grand Pear never would have known it was your father's fault. But there was no way he'd let your mother take the blame for something he did.
So Dad was super
Very good point.
honest. Apple doesn't fall far from the tree, huh, Applejack?
That brings a whole new
Dad
metaphor to
worked
the meeting.
Farm all day,
Meaning to the
and
metaphor.
headed over to Pears on his breaks to fix the water silo. I didn't see him for weeks. Not that he minded. Gave him a chance to get to know your mom.
Did you know our mom, too?
Buttercup was a real peach of a pear. But if you want to know
Peach
more
of a
about
pear.
her, you should ask Mrs. Cake.
Mrs. Cake, huh?
She and your mom were inseparable when they were fillies.
Then let's go.
Aw.
Thanks, Burnt Oak.
This is amazing. I love how this is going.
Would it be okay if we stopped by again sometime to hear more stories?
I'd like that very much.
Very heavily implied that they passed.
Well, cinnamon sugar on toast. All 3 Apple siblings. Hi, Mrs. Cake. We heard you and our ma used to be real good friends, and we were hoping you could tell us a bit about her.
Oh, I would love to. I never knew the right time to bring it up, but I'm so glad you came.
Good
For
point.
starters, did you all know that it was your mom who convinced me to pursue baking?
Oh.
Your name, Mrs. Cake?
Not always. Back when I was Chiffon Swirl, I had no
Chiffon
idea
Swirl,
what I
huh?
was supposed to do.
So backstory to Miss Cake as well. Wow, this is cool.
Eggs, flour, sugar, and vanilla, and told me to just be creative. Next thing I knew, I was whipping up pear upside down cake, and I got my cutie mark. It was like she knew what I was supposed to do long before
Wow.
I did.
Just like you, Sugar Cube. Or rather, you're
So
just like
that's
That
how
was the first of
Applebloom
many
became
cakes
a
for
very
me,
CMC-like.
And Buttercup was with me through it all.
Wow.
She was a taste tester. Help with the decorating.
Aw.
And prep new ingredients.
Sweet.
Over the years,
Literally.
I perfected my recipes. Your mom did so much for me. One day, I wanted to surprise her with a cake.
They were having a romantic picnic. Uh-oh, he's allergic. Ah. Oh my gosh, those two.
Oh, it's just you. Sorry, I just brought you a little something to say thank you. But
That's a cool
feel
cutie mark.
busy.
The green apple with a star in the middle.
Promise you won't say anything?
Uh-oh.
What in tarnation are you doing, Brat Mac?
Granny Smith,
We do
uh-oh.
not fraternize with pears.
Whoa, harsh much.
You and Bright Mac? Oh, I wouldn't believe it if I hadn't seen it with my own eyes. Your family.
This feels very,
I can't help it. We just sort of.
Romeo and Juliet-like.
Then Pear Butter told me the sweetest love story I have ever heard.
Happy 131,456 hour anniversary, darling.
Oh, wow.
That's
a bit
way longer than we
obsessive
did together.
calculations.
I know, but it's the anniversary of the first time I called you Buttercup. It's okay if you didn't get me anything.
Actually, I did.
A guitar
song.
for me? But I don't know how to play.
Quiet.
Yep, song time. I was wondering when we were getting another song. It's been a few episodes.
In every way, but you're the best part of my day. And sure as I breathe the air, I know we are the perfect pair on a prickly path that goes on for miles. But it's worth it just to see you smile.
Clever.
And I cannot be pulled apart from the hold you have in my heart. And even if the world tells us it's wrong, you're in my head like a catchy song.
Wow, it's just wow.
Do you like it? Be honest now.
It's the best gift you could have given me.
Seasons change and leaves may fall, but I'll be with you.
Usually it's the guy who sings the song in our world, but this is a perfect twist. I love it. Oh my gosh. So adorable.
You're the only one who makes it all worthwhile.
Ah, Nightmare Moon was still around in the moon. That makes sense.
And you should
So we can kind of base where this time is.
if I can't help falling in love with you.
Hey, no fair. I was gonna tell you the same thing. I'm telling you, I was gonna pull you up, cover your eyes, lead you over here.
To his own surprise. Very clever rhyme. Aww.
And then you'd say, "Oh, right, Mac, I love him." And then I'd say, "I love you." Too bad it didn't work out, though.
Yep, too bad.
The pears are moving.
Oh. So that's where the
I
conflict
figured the
got.
pears moved, but I didn't know all that stuff happened before with Granny and Grand Pear.
It must have been really hard on our parents.
Oh, it was. We're
I understand the feeling.
to Vancouver? But that's so far.
It's what's best. There's acres of untouched land and a warehouse to make our jams. We'll get to expand our business and get away from those gosh darn apples.
Pear Butter was devastated, but seeing no way out of it, she did what she had to do.
So, that's it?
What do you want me to do, Bright Mac? We're moving. I love you, but I have to stay with my family.
Then Bright Mac did the most romantic thing I've ever seen any pony do.
Go with her?
We're gonna need one more pony to tell that story.
Mayor, parents?
Oh,
Not as well as
that
Miss
makes sense.
Cake, but I did play a part in their love story. The night before the Pear family moved, Bright Mac asked me to meet him at the edge of Sweet Apple Acres.
Ah, last minute wedding ceremony.
I'm not sure what we'll do, but I'm sure of us. So sure that I'd marry you today.
I would too.
I think that's my cue.
She did have pink hair.
Wedding, and it was perfect.
So she didn't. Yeah, that does look kind of weird on Mayor Mac.
Splash.
Reminds me of some pony else I know.
Yep.
So they had a special way to seal their vows.
I know. What is going on? What's with all
Uh-oh.
these hair candles?
Pear Butter, where are you? You're supposed to be packing.
Oh, dang.
What are you two doing?
Ma, Grand
Busted.
Pear, Buttercup and I are in love.
Stand up for her.
What? And we'll be married as soon as Mayor says,
Oh, I now pronounce you husband and wife.
doesn't that feel nice?
What are you talking about, married? You two can't be married.
Finally, something we can agree on. Pear Butter, enough of this nonsense. We're moving. You gotta stick with your family.
But the apples are my family now, too.
You can't be serious. Are you choosing to be an apple over being a pear?
Are you making me choose?
Yes, I am.
Ooh.
Then yeah, I guess I am.
Fine.
At least Granny Smith understood
Can't
it.
believe Grand Pear just opened that ball like that. No wonder Granny never told us about any of this.
These things are never easy.
And it's hard to know when it is a good time.
It seems
Very
to me
true.
that now's as good a time as any.
To talk to both our grandparents.
Very good point. Hmm.
Excuse me?
They do seem very
Grandpa?
happy.
I'm Applejack, and this year's Big Macintosh. But you already know who we are, don't you?
Sure do.
Did you really move to Ponyville just for a change of pace?
No.
Then you came here because you're sorry and you want to get to know us too?
I'm so sorry. I was just so angry, but I never...
It's in the past, Grandpa. Oh, can I call you Grandpa Pear?
Grand Pear Pear. Clever.
You all get to. I ain't seen high
Good
heads
question.
all day.
We've been all over.
Ain't seen
learning
what?
about our parents.
Me, you have?
And our grandfather.
So, you're back, hmm?
Sure am. Never should have left.
Finding you and learning all about Mom and Dad, I feel like I found a piece of me I didn't even know was missing.
Hearing their story makes
And
me
same
feel
with the
closer to them
fandom.
somehow.
I'm sorry. I should have told you all about her sooner.
And I should have been here. I can't believe I let a silly feud keep me from my family.
Nothing's keeping
No
you from
kidding.
us now. Let's not miss anything else.
Applejack's right.
Yes.
Welcome back, prickly old pear.
Thanks, you crabapple.
Now that we're all together, there's something we want to show you. Mom and Dad left us something to remember them by. Come on.
Hmm.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
It's beautiful.
It's impossible.
If anything's gonna make it through, it's apples and pears.
No kidding. Wow. I love that song. Ah. Now I see why everyone was so big about this. Whew. I still don't know exactly who played it. Let me look back at the credits here. No. Farther back. No. Ah, they go by too fast. Tell them to stop making the credits roll so fast, darn. I want to see who acted them. Oh, hey, Joanna Lewis and Christine Sonko wrote the lyrics. Well, Sonko isn't her name. That's an inevitability, isn't it? Of course, Daniel Incran. Okay. Wow. Felicia Day, why does she sound familiar? Oh, William Shatner. Wow. That's amazing. That was amazing. Wow. Oh my gosh. Now I see why everyone was so freaking out about this. It overshadowed everything, and that was... Oh my gosh. perfect title for an episode 2. Yes, it did bring the tears out. I mean, how could you not cry at that? Oh, wow. Kind of reminds me of Romeo and Juliet in a vague term way. It's clever that way, but at the same time, it also kind of reminds me of my first relationship. I'm not going to get into that backstory because that was a bit of a mess, but yeah, didn't work out so well. So I could completely relate to that. That felt really, really relatable. Like, oh my gosh. Wow. Yeah, that's definitely a tie up with Crusaders of the Lost Mark now. So it is confirmed that they are past. Question is, do they have a cemetery? Do they have a grave? I mean, we saw the funeral pony in the background of the Hearts and Hooves Day episode, but we don't actually see if there's a Ponyville cemetery and if there's graves or how ponies actually honor the dead, if you will. That could be answered at some point, but that could be a bit difficult for them to pull off. But this was amazing. Wow. I gotta go watch reactions to this now. That was just so heartwarming and moving and just beautiful. All around beautiful. I love that song too. I kind of feel like there should have been a little more to it, but I understand for time restraints they probably didn't have that option. But I get the feeling they're gonna release a full version of that song later. Or maybe that was because, what's her name? Buttercup. That's her nickname, I know that. Dang it, I forgot her actual name now! I remember Bright Mac, because it's so similar to Big Mac. But Pear Blossom? Pear... something like that? I think it was Pear Blossom. Or was it? Dang it, I gotta pull the episode up again just to look that up because I can't remember. Okay, let me see. Let me see. What was her name? I need to remember it. Oh, Pear Butter. Okay, close. Pear Butter. I was close. I knew it had pear in it. But anyway, I guess that kind of left it as she was still writing the song. Oh, wow. See, that would totally be me, writing a song for whoever I ended up loving. Except that I still gotta get better at the singing and writing lyrics thing. It's difficult. Yeah. I got the music part down. That's not hard. But, wow. Whew. I can't stop ranting about this episode. That was just... That's like a Royal Problem levels of... Except that a Royal Problem was more... Kabam, bam, and this was more... You know? AKA, Royal Problem was more adventure, intense action... Whoa! Out there kind of mind-blowing. This was more... Oh my gosh. Beautiful story! Like, I wish this could have been a two-part episode, because they could have expanded on it so much more. But now we know so much more about the apples, and out of nowhere the pears, which is really cool. Ah, wow. Just wow. Although, now I'm kind of wondering, does that mean that Granny Smith's husband passed too? Because we've never seen him around. And does that mean Grand Pear's wife passed at some point? Because we don't see her either, so then they really are the only two parent figures for Applejack and Big Mac and Applebloom at this point, in that respect. And now that they've finally made amends and just fessed up and that, wow. I know I'm not saying as much as the last episode, but this episode was just so, you know, content type feeling. It leaves you not wanting to say enough or ruining it for others because, but of course if you're watching my reaction then you've probably already seen it. But there's just something so special about it that it just makes you not want to talk about it. But at the same time you can't stop talking about it because it's just so awesome. Oh. Man, Season 7 has so far totally been the season of wish fulfillment. The only thing I haven't got on my wish list was the space exploration yet, but Discord came close with that jetpack. The only other thing we're missing is Scootaloo. Scootaloo, is she an official orphan? It sure makes it sound like she is, based on parental guidance. And Rainbow Dash and her mom and dad basically have adopted her. But if we could get a full backstory episode to that, that would be amazing as well. I don't know if we will, but I would totally be down with that. So basically at this point, we've covered all the main 6. Technically it's now main 7 because of Starlight being called by the map, so technically we still need to find out about her past, her parents. I mean, I'm not sure what kind of story they could do with that. It would certainly be interesting. I mean, we don't even know what the name of Starlight's old village was where she grew up or where she lived from her backstory. We still don't really know a lot about Starlight's past, now that I think about it, other than her losing sunbursting, blaming cutie marks for it. That's all we really know. If they could do an episode fleshing out Starlight's backstory, then as it is, Season 7 has already sealed the deal as my absolute favorite season so far. We haven't even made it to the finale, and they're just so good, so... Oh my gosh. And of course, I'm sure the finale is going to be amazing. And I'm sure episode 14, whatever it happens to be, I mean, I know the title because I see it, the countdown timer on A Question Daily. Something about... Actually, I could pull it up right here. I have that open. It's Fame and Misfortune. Very interesting title there. I'm guessing it's either got something to do with Rarity and her famous 3 boutiques, or perhaps something to do with Twilight and her princesshood, if you will, or... I'm not sure. It's vague. Other than... I can kind of guess maybe the plot is someone takes Fame too close to heart and then they mess everything up. I could see either Rainbow Dash doing that, potentially Rarity. Maybe, I don't really see Twilight doing that, but it's, I don't know. I'm really curious now. But as far as what we've got so far... Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh! Alright, I'm gonna stop now before I just... Dish. Besides, I've got an MLP CCG deck I really want to work on and get fine-tuned. It's a crazy idea, and I'm not sure if it'll work, but I'm excited to try it out. Oh my gosh. This was such... This episode made me wish I had someone to watch it with, truth be told. I know, I'm a hopeless romantic. It's in my blood, I guess. I don't know, I'm a musician, I'm an artist, an engineer, right in the feels. Too good. I think I should end the reaction now before... before the adorableness kills me. Okay. See you in episode 14. I gotta go watch all the reactions to this now, because that just brings such a complete feeling to the story arc of the apples. And now all of a sudden bringing in the parasite, English words, icons, good stuffs. I should just stop talking now. See you in the next